see which way he throws the ball. If he throws it low, if he throws it high. Have some type of plan of attack on how you are going to approach that. And right now, I'm going to get up here and I'm going to show you how to attack the low pitch or the high pitch. Now I'm going to show you how to attack those two pitches. You know, I got a lot of email in my website at bigcat844.com. A lot of people ask me a lot of questions on where they should stand in the plate. Now, according to the rule changes, it all depends on what rules you're playing by. If it's a low rules, in other words, 3 to 10 is the arc, you want to stand with your back foot here, even with the plate. Your front foot facing towards the pitcher. You want to be able to, when the pitch comes in, the pitch you want to hit is from here to here. This is what we call the power zone. If the pitch is too short, then you've got to go down and golf it, okay? And those percentages are 1 out of 10. I might hit my longest shot on a golf shot, but I'm not looking for percentages here. I'm looking for consistency. For consistency, you want the ball from here to here, and then you're going to hit a lot more home runs. Now that's with the short pitch. When they throw you deep, you want to stand in the back of the box. You want to be able to feel comfortable back here. So when they throw that pitch, once again, you're looking for the pitch that comes through your zone from here to here. If they throw you short now, that's a ball. Don't swing at it. If they throw you over your head, you know that's a ball. Don't swing at it. You're looking for the pitch right here. This is your power zone. So you can attack the ball with as much ease as possible. You want to be able to put all of your force and impact into the swing right from here. You don't want to have to go down and golf. Like I said, those are bad percentages, and I'm looking for consistency. So, where you stand at in the box means a whole lot, because what we're looking for here is consistency. So that's the name of the game. You know, I'm a power hitter, and I love hitting home runs more than anything. But I also like hitting base hits. I want to hit for a high average, and I want to be consistent. Consistency is the name of the game. One of the most important parts of that is hip rotation. That's my little secret. Your hips, the muscles in your thighs, they're much bigger and much stronger than any other part of your body. So why not use them? What I mean by hip rotation, I mean when you get your weight on your back leg in the box, your front foot, I always have a little trick here. I always open my foot up a little bit early. This way here, when I stride towards the ball, my hips are going to automatically open. What happens to a lot of people is as they step towards the ball and their front foot comes down this way, facing the same way as their back foot. There's no way that you can rotate your hips. You are stuck. What you want to do is you want to step this way, whether it's towards the pitcher, towards right field, but you want to open your hips up so that you flow. Your swing is smooth, like this. You don't want to have to swing like this. You can't do it. So the most important thing is weight on your back leg. As you step, open up your hips. And that is the key to the ball exploding off your back. And that way there you're going to bat for a higher average and you're going to hit more home runs. So for more power, consistency, and a higher average, use my stance. Use my stance for the proper hip rotation and gain that advantage. We all know that baseball is different than softball. In baseball, you have a pitcher throwing the ball 90 miles an hour. All you gotta do is get a good piece of that ball, and it's gonna go a long way. In the game of softball, you know that you've got to supply the power. We, the softball player, the guy at the plate with the bat in his hand, you've got to supply all the power. You have a pitcher out there throwing the ball 30 miles an hour. So one of the things that I think that will help you to supply all of your power is the transferring of your weight from the back leg to the front leg. We used to have a guy to play on our team, we called him Cranker. It was never evident more than what he did when he was at the plate. All of his weight was on his back leg. You could see it when he stood at the plate. He shook the ground. Well, what I'm trying to tell you here now is this. When you're at the plate, put your weight on your back leg. If you have to, just to start off, just to experiment with it, just to try it. Put your front foot on a tippy toe. I know it's going to feel awkward, but just try it. I've gotten it down to such a pattern that I don't have to put my foot up in the air no more. I just sit on my back leg, and as the pitch comes, I drive into it, I transfer the weight from here, through my body, into the ball. So now I'm a fairly big guy too, and I weigh 300 pounds. So it doesn't matter how big you are though, as long as you're transferring that weight from the back to the front. Your back leg, as you can see, I'm sitting on it. I mean, when I take batting practice, my rear end hurts back here because I've got all my weight on here and I'm pushing off, driving down through the ball. You don't know it, but believe me, that's one of the reasons why I've hit as many home runs as I have. And I owe it all to these big legs right here. Most people say that bat speed is the most important part of your swing. That's correct, but it's only 1/3 of your swing. Arm extension and the rolling of the wrist are going to give you more power in your swing. By rolling your wrist, I mean from this point here. When you start your swing, your hands are ahead of the bat, okay? You don't want the bat head to be out here ahead of your hands. You want the hands to be here, the bat head back. From this point to that point, I call it rolling of the wrist. This is your bat speed. How fast you move that through that zone, that's your bat speed. So bat speed with the rolling of the wrist, also arm extension. When you make full contact with that ball, explode through the ball, you want your arms extended out here. I call this the V. With those three aspects, arm extension, bat speed, rolling of the wrist, it's going to give you more power every time you swing that bat. Hey, thanks for watching, and I'm sure my hitting tips are going to improve your game. Well, they're just winning another one.
I just purchased Mike Macenko's hitting tape. After watching his video, his tips on hip rotation, arm extensions has really improved my game.
When I first started playing this game, nobody feared me. They played up on the girls' line against me. They were saying, "Oh, he's not going to be able to hit the ball over our heads." Everybody come in. After watching his tape, practicing a few hours, and putting what I'd learned into the game, now when I get up to bat, people stand on the fence, and they fear what I'm fixing to hit. When I hit the ball, they get out of the way. They're afraid that ball's going to come at them hard, the ball's going to fly long, and it's going to go far.